We're too dangerous.
We'll start back with my
Congressman, I want my full time on this. I want my full time.
Reclaim my time. Reclaim my time.
It's up.
Oh God, I can't do it anymore. I can't be hurting these poor children. They hit my deflated tetherball and then they
Tetherball, get over it. There's a sign that
can't do
says
it.
play at your own risk.
At your own risk.
Risk.
Yeah. And you know what? You should want them to get hurt because they've been hitting you for how long?
And I'm supposed to be hit. That's my
Tetherball, you're rusty. You have tetanus on your side, and you're just gonna
Come
throw
on,
that
hey.
all away.
Playground equipment. Say it with me. No. Pain. No.
Yay.
Gain.
But I can't. I feel so bad.
You need to stop feeling like feelings for people. You are a man you're a device of terror. You're there to make the kids angry that they got hurt. You're there to make the parents woo over their children because they were injured. You're there to make the playground experience incredibly traumatizing for any children involved.
And
You're
memorable.
there to fuel lawsuits.
Yes. And tragic memories.
Tragic memories. Thank you.
tragic memories. It's not in my nature. It's just not in my nature to want to hurt small children. I don't know how you guys do it every day.
Have
The
you ever
bleeding, the screaming, the running, the children running away from you crying.
Have you ever thought you're in the wrong business? I mean, really? How
Yes.
did you get into this?
Yes, I have. I think about it every day.
I thought they screened for this. They made sure that people who were playground equipment were up to the task.
I hope those teenagers come with angle grinders and cut you down.
Yeah.
Teen.
Ugh. I'm sorry to have to tell you guys, it's your children have tetanus. Yeah, you're horrible parents.
That's amazing.
Oh,
I could not have gotten better news today than that. Yeah. I
okay.
love it.
Okay. Well,
tetanus, like when
Tell
your
'em,
jaw
sweetheart.
shuts up, right?
yes.
Oh my God, Jim, they're gonna be quiet for weeks.
Yeah.
Carol, not only that, think of the memories. They're going to look back on this as their rotten childhood and they'll have us to thank. Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Is this the Parents for Tetanus group?
Oh, this is the Parents for Tetanus group.
Yes.
It's so quiet.
I know.
Yes.
God, who could have thought that nature could solve all of our problems with our kids?
Just
Carol, we should have discovered this years ago. That's all there is to it.
the one upside to being anti-vax.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
very true. So you guys are going to have to suffer the consequences, and I'm going to have to turn all of you into CPS. I'm just saying.
We can get rid of our children.
Yes.
I didn't.
Yeah.
think about it
CVS,
that
the
way.
pharmacy?
Scene.
Is that where we get the lockjaw medicine? I'm confused. Listen, hey, I counted these cookies in here. I counted them in the cookie jar this morning, Fred.
The cookie jar is it's Pavlov's cookie jar, right?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means the cookie could be missing and it could be not missing.
That was Pavlov?
Oh, wait.
That's okay. I'm
It's
drooling. I'm
it's
drooling. thinking
Schrodinger's
about the
cookie
cookies
jar.
missing. Pavlov's cookie jar and the cookie.
Scene. Okay, I'm Mrs. Jones, I'm sorry to have to tell you, but your son comes into class every day as a first grader and is making me look bad as a teacher because his vocabulary is better than mine.
Oh, honey, have you been making the teacher feel inferior again and giving her self-esteem conundrums?
Yes,
Yeah,
mommy.
like that conundrum. Who uses the word conundrum?
Yeah. So So in my vast experience, I have found that it is a tremendous help to be hyperbolically rude.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there. What first grader says hyperbolically rude? Okay.
My daddy taught me that.
Yeah, well, your daddy can suck it because you're making me look bad and my job's on the line here.
Miss Jones, I am very concerned about the fortitude of your teaching abilities and your I am almost just out of words to describe how truly
Well,
heinous.
thank God, because every time you guys open your mouths, I got to open my fucking thesaurus.
Mom, bring up the veracitude, Mom. Bring up how she doesn't have strong veracitude.
Okay, yeah, all righty then.
I'm not even sure we can talk to her about her veracitude because it is just truly such a horrifying experience.
Cookies! Cookies! Cookies!
Grandpa! Where's Grandpa? He was eating my cookies. Grandpa?
Oh, I think he went to bed. I rang the bell and then he drooled, and you know how he does when he hears the bell, and then he came and he got the cookies and oh, there he is. Dad.
All right, everybody.
Okay, everybody, I need you guys all to come on in here. We're at the press conference for the fact that, Tillis Park has now been zoned as one of the most dangerous parks in the city. And
Tillis Park. Can you believe it? Tillis Park.
Yeah, it's been zoned as one of the most dangerous parks in the city with the highest rate of tetanus infection of its visitors. So we're going to be.
I want to point this out. It went from a super fun site to a super fund site. That's not good.
No, it's not good. It's not good. So does anyone have any questions that I can help field at the press conference? Yes, you.
Yes. Could you tell me, is the bathroom open now? Because I really got to go.
No, the bathrooms are permanently closed because there's now a fungus growing in all the stalls because of the ever-reaching disease.
I don't think I can hold it.
There's a sign on it says poop at your own risk.
Right,
You
right.
can poop if you want, but it's at your own risk.
Yeah, the lady with the black hair. Mm-hmm.
Yes, excuse me. I was wondering if you could address the rumors about the seesaws on the west end of the park.
Yeah.
Yes, the seesaws on the west end of the park have now been banned for the next 17 years because of splinters that have gone into children's buttocks and are causing infection.
So
Splinters, it's worse than that.
Is it true?
Yes,
Okay.
it's true. Yes, you there with the headset.
Hi, thank you for taking my question.
Mhm.
Can we rename the poisoned man traps to poisoned people traps, please? It's more gender inclusive.
Oh, are you with Equality Magazine?
I am.
Oh, yeah. Sure. We can rename the man traps to the human traps. We'll get on that right away. That's
Thank you
really
so
important compared to
much.
the fact that we've got children dying from tetanus and you're worried about equality.
Well, tetanus children are quiet children. That's all I have to say.
Yes, you, young lady.
Yes. Melissa from NPR.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that the kids are actually peeing and pooping in the creek because they can't get into the bathroom. So is that
Yes.
a concern of yours?
Yes, that is a concern because now that, all of the creek beds will be infestated with feces, that does become an issue for the animals and the livestock in the area.
So does that mean I can't use the creek because I really got to go?
Well, you're going to have to hold it. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, I was wondering if you would talk a little bit about the intersection of the creek feces problem and the butt splinters problem. Do you see that this is related in any way?
Yes.
And a second question is the butt infection issue. Is that more of a pus or swelling issue?
So I'm going to take your second question first because I love talking about butt pus. It's really why I took this job.
And lights, yeah, this just in, everybody.
Yeah,
Oh, what
butt
fun.
pus.
What fun.
What a good
Oh,
note to end
man.
on.
All right. All right, guys, coming up is the team, of course, that I'm on, but I wanted to remind everyone there is a 10 o'clock show tonight featuring it's called The Cage Match, featuring Win-Win and a little team called Jennifer's Big Baby. That's at 10 p.m. Same feed. You can buy tickets through the Facebook, the improvshop.com/shows. And also the telethon tomorrow from noon to midnight. You can buy tickets for that too. Go to the improvshop.com/shows, get all the tickets, buy gift cards. It's Christmas coming up and holidays and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and atheist holidays as well. All right. So without further ado,
Woo!
I'd like to introduce the rest of my team. Jennifer's Big Baby. Get in here, you crazy kids. Oh, yeah.
Here we are.
Okay. We have suggestions coming in from the Facebook stream.
Hey, we're Jennifer's Big
things.
Baby.
We are.
Yeah.
We are. I don't know if I said that or not, but we are.
Well, you
for
introduced us. Now we can introduce ourselves.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah. That's important.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I'd like to introduce us all. In case you didn't know, we're Jennifer's Big
Baby.
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 Yeah.
Baby. There you go. There you go. There
That
you
is
go.
it. We are killing time.
Work.
by saying our name 5
Work.
times.
Okay.
I'm seeing some stuff. I'm seeing the
Andy,
word rider,
Oh,
blanket.
okay.
What did you say?
What?
What did you say? What did you say?
I was gonna say
She
we
said
could have
Andy.
asked Andy, but rider like RIDER.
Yeah, like bike rider, ghost rider, force field,
Like a rental truck.
lizards.
I have something
invasion.
for blanket.
Okay, please.
So I don't know, I'm a child of the 80s, so I grew up with those like blankets that were kind of like the fluffy white cotton. And
I know what you're talking about. And they get all chilly.
Yes, which brings me to my thing about them was I used to suck my thumb, and I apparently in my sleep had this habit of plucking off the fluff, rolling it into a little ball, and throwing it onto the floor. So like my mom would have to like rotate my blankets because they become like so threadbare towards the top. But this was all something that like I totally did in my sleep. To this day I have no idea like what the whole like I had like an idle hand situation. Like they had to all be occupied or who knows what would have happened.
Mark,
Blankets
get in
make me
sorry.
think of forts, which makes me think of cardboard, which makes me think of the time that I had a refrigerator box cardboard fort in my garage when I was like 10. And it was one of those things where I always had friends and everything, but I just never had the fun house in the neighborhood for some reason. And because I'm weird. And but kids would come over to my house to play in this fort because it was fucking awesome. We had like 12 boxes and people would bring forts and it was awesome. And it took over the garage, of course, and then basically my dad made me tear it down and kind of ruined my little summer life situation there. And I clearly am not over it. So
This is like a whole movie. Like this is like The Sandlot, but with cardboard boxes. Like,
yeah.
I just
Sure.
have to say, like, as far as like cardboard boxes go, like a refrigerator cardboard box is like
Top of the line.
like
Top of the line.
echelon, like top,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Mwah,
Next level.
mwah.
that's the big
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
Those came like once in a childhood.
Yeah.
You knew somebody that got their hands on a refrigerator box.
Made a lot
That
of friends
that
way.
was the core. That was the nucleus of the fort for sure. There were other splinter areas, ghettos, and different.
how many kids you think, how many like peak this like blanket cardboard box for, how many kids like inside do you think like
About
peak like
6.
most?
Yeah, it was. I mean, like it took up. Honestly, it was a 2-car garage. Half the garage was boxes. Like,
Okay, I
we
got
had-
something.
it was.
All right.
Mr. Mayor, we have a huge issue with overpopulation. Okay, we have got
Yeah.
every corner of this garage city
Yeah.
maxed out.
Yeah.
We've got children living with other children. We've got
Yeah.
grown adults that are sleeping in unboxed zones that we can't account for.
We've zoned those
It's-
boxes. We've zoned them.
We've
right
zoned
on
for boxes, but we
Right.
haven't zoned for no boxes.
Wait, there's no boxes?
There's
I
a
got
no
lost.
box zone. Have you not seen this? It's unregulated. The garage police have been
That's
ignoring
the
this section for months.
Yeah. All right. So as mayor, what
Yeah.
the fuck do you want me to fucking do about it?
You're asking me to suggest your job for you. Is that?
Yeah, I'm the
Listen.
mayor. Tell me what to do. I'm a bad mayor. I barely got elected, and let's be frank, I cheated. So, like,
Well, it sounds like you're just giving it up. You're just giving up.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Miss Cruson, I got your coffee for you. Here.
you know what? I'm quitting soon.
Thank you, Miss
Guys,
Bush. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for the coffee. Thank you.
Sure.
I'm going to have to throw it at you.
Oh my God.
Because that's what I
Okay.
do.
Okay. If Ms. Mayor, please.
Yes. What?
I need you to take some leadership.
I don't want
you've
to.
been
I'm not
leaning,
good at it.
You've been leaning on the under.
Edit.
The under.
Edit. So where'd you go to box school?
So I did my box undergrad at.
Oh, I meant actually like, when you were younger. So
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I kind of want to
I'm-
like put you into a box, like literally and metaphorically,
Okay.
so I can better understand where you're coming from.
Well, I went to parochial box school.
Oh,
It
wow.
was Saint Cardboards.
Oh,
It was fine. I mean, it was just a big square building, nothing special.
Yeah.
So,
well, I've heard St. Cardboard has not only one, but 2 structures, and that's a lot better than when I went to West Box, and we just had like 3 corners, and we didn't have like a floor. We just had
I remember when I was in primary, we actually did a car wash to try to get a 4th wall for West Box.
Yeah, that was us.
Yeah, I mean,
Cut to that car wash. I broke the 4th wall, guys. I broke the 4th wall.
This water's not working out well for you.
and back. I mean, it was. I had a pretty charmed childhood. I try not to bring it up. Some people are sensitive about that, but I mean, we just had, we had enough. We had all that we needed. I remember every year we got our new refrigerator because the old one got a little.
Wow.
The old one got cold.
Okay, okay, I see how it is. Okay, you just because I had a dishwasher box doesn't make me any less of a person. Okay, I was raised looking at a large square. Okay, and you're a rectangle person, and I really think that means that we can find a common ground. Okay.
Yeah, I mean. It's like cousins. I mean, squares and rectangles, 4 sides, right angles. It's not like those really creepy triangle people.
I'm actually have to say I'm really triggered right now because I remembering how my school was destroyed by Jeremy Piven, Hulk raging through the back.
Oh my God.
Edit. All right. Well, welcome to cardboarding school. I know this is going to be a tough transition for you, moving away from your regular paper.
Our Lady
homes
of
to
Cardboard. Yeah.
Our Lady of Cardboard.
Oh, Our Lady of Cardboard.
I will let you know we have some rich traditions here. You learn everything from Beethoven to Sebastian Bach's. You have all of the lessons that we can teach you here at
What-
Our Lady of Cardboard.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, of course. Megan Box.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
this isn't one of those, like, this isn't that school that's associated with, like, being hateful and overly religious, run by Michelle Boxman.
No, we like to really distance ourselves from that. This is more of a it's more
It's like more of like a Boxy Sanders.
Sure, and actually we're
yeah.
more of we definitely put ourselves into a nice Boxy Sanders and more of like a regimented program than that. Thank you for those questions. I appreciate that.
Thank you for meeting us.
All of a sudden above them, there's like a little drip, like the roof above them is leaking. So it's just dripping down, like just onto the boxes.
What?
Unfortunately.
This place is expensive. What the?
That's right. Unfortunately, our infrastructure has taken a bit of a hit these last couple weeks. We haven't gotten our reinforcements from the local Starbucks that we usually get our new boxes from. So you may be sleeping in a bit of a moist and wettened environment for the first couple days, but I assure you it builds character.
You're not sending us to the. I'm sorry. You're not sending us to
go
dishwasher boxes, are you? I can't sleep in a dishwasher box.
Oh,
I'm
no,
done.
this
I'm
is
done.
Our
I'm done.
Lady of
I'm
Cardboard.
sorry.
We would
I'm
never.
Sorry.
We
Jessica,
would never.
But if you
never.
keep going to box stores, this is what happens. Box stores.
You're so right, and this is exactly what makes you all Our Lady of Cardboard material. And I want to thank you all for being here and seeing us at our worst, because we can only get better from here.
Edit. Edit. Honey, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! You're doing it again. You were playing 3-card money in your sleep. I mean, you completely fleeced this girl out of all of her milk money.
If I'm gonna lose, I want it to be to a waking person, okay?
The thing
I
is,
want to look in your eyes.
Your sleeping sleight of hand has gotten so good that this little girl didn't stand a chance. I mean,
I'm right here, guys.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. You lost legitimately. You're not getting that money back. But I think it's important for my wife to realize that she's sleep fleecing.
Well, I don't care. Someone owes me 65 cents.
How about she goes double or nothing with you?
I got a pain pill. I think it'll work. Maybe you put me out. I don't know.
Or there's some Ambien. There's some Ambien.
I'm so awake. I'm so awake.
The next stop on the L train is Burnman Street.
Burnman.
Oh, this is our stop.
The soothing sounds of the dirty subway are not working anymore.
We're gonna need to go.
Oh,
this is our stop. and scene.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna make me edit from within. Okay.
That's fine. You did great, Travis. I went to boarding school. That's a fun thing.
Good.
And one of the craziest things that happened among all the crazy things that can happen is a friend of mine actually, so his girlfriend, or his then ex-girlfriend, but they had been dating, and the reason they broke up was because her family, who was from New Zealand and lived on, follow me, this is a lot.
I was gonna say, this sounds like one of those ones where it's like, remember that cousin, but the daughter of the cousin and their sister. It's like,
yes, we talked about boxes. There's a lot of unpacking to do.
Is anybody taping this?
So his girlfriend, whose family was from New Zealand, they lived on a sailboat, and they traveled the world. And so she went to, just in case you need a visual. And so they were living in Paris or like somewhere in France, Marseille. They both hard to get to Paris, but they're in like the south of France somewhere.
You're dropping a lot of country club words right now, Alex.
Le Bateau.
Alex and I've been somewhere.
Look at me. I'm not saying I had anything to do with this place. I just know these people. So anyway,
Boarding school, right?
her family took her out of school. And so because she knew they were taking her out of school, they had to break up. So his heart broken. So he, after like 2 or 3 weeks or a month or whatever it was of like just being this like heartbroken little high school boy, we woke up one morning and Matt was just gone. Matt was missing and no one knew where the hell Matt went. He didn't tell me and the other 3 or 4 like us close friends what was going on. And we found that he had tied like a sheet, like Rapunzel style, out of his 3rd-story floor window, and he had ran away. And we didn't know the details of it. We just knew eventually. We did find out eventually after he came back. By the way, after he'd been kicked out for running away from school, he had the balls to come back to graduation that year and tell us his story. And he's like, "Yeah, I ran away to Chicago." This is in St. Louis, by the way. So he like somehow got to Chicago like Greyhound, slept in an alleyway in Chicago for 2 nights, got on a plane, flew to wherever, Paris or wherever, and then reunited with South Paris, reunited with Emma, his New Zealand girlfriend.
Excellent listening.
And like, it was fucking crazy. That's it. That's the end of that.
Wow, school.
I could give you could follow up questions.
And throw it in your face that he like escaped and
He's
had
like,
a
by
happily
the
ever
way,
after.
I've been to France now.
Yeah.
Also,
well,
I've
he
been on
studied
Greyhound.
abroad while he was studying abroad.
All right.
Hey.
Let's see what we can do with this.
Yeah, there's a lot to work with.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh no.